Hello and welcome along to this new series. We are on Estancia Lapachio, but the thing we're going to be doing, so this is a bit of an experimental series, this series is called Going Big, and the reason for this is because with the 1.2 million that we get with Farm Manager, we are going to see what the biggest equipment and the biggest farming we can do is. And in order to do this, I'm actually not going to start with 1.25 million. I'm actually going to start with an extra 250,000. So we're going to increase straight off the bat our loan up to 500,000 loan. We should make enough money from this series doing that. The other thing I want to do right at this point is we'll turn off the automatic engine start. We'll save the game and go back. Right, so let's get started. First thing we need to do is we need to buy a field. We need to buy something with a nice big crop that will bring in us a lot of money. To that end, we want canola, sunflowers, and soybeans. So I'm going to turn everything else off. And you can see that what we're left with is field 16, 17, 15, 7, 6, 5, and 27, and 25. And now, some of these are too small for what we want. But let's see what's ready to harvest as well. So, ready to harvest. Actually, that's good. So, 6, 27 are both ready to harvest. And I think, looking at this, 17 and 16 are also ready to harvest. So, yeah, so those are our options. So, looking at that, what are our prices? So, 17 and 16 are 348 and 286. Those are quite expensive for what they are. 6 is 312, but has sunflowers in it, so we'd need a sunflower header for that. And 27 is 319. I'm actually thinking 27 is our best bet. Of those choices. 6 and 27 are roughly the same size. It's the sunflowers thing is we'd have to get a sunflowers header, and that is less. Actually, we could hire a sunflower header off the bat. And it's slightly cheaper. So actually we're going to buy 6. We're going to buy 6. And we will hire a sunflower header initially. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get our combine. So Combine Harvester on a Go Big series, I want to get the Agco Ideal, and no other combine appeals to me. But we're not going for this version. We are going for this version. So this is Custom Modding's version of the Agco Ideal. It has some extra modifications. It is an Americanized version of it. So we're going to have a look at this. And part of the reason why I want this combine, and you see the custom modding symbols all over it, is because, what have we got? 1 or 2 or 3. So, wow, you can have several of these combines. But this is going to be, we're going to go for a Fendt version. We're going for twin wheels, because I prefer my combines with wheels. So we're going to go with twin wheels on it. And to take it up, it's going to be too much to go for the 80 at the moment. So we're not quite going for the biggest one, but we're going to go with this one. So let's buy that for 475,000. So that is going to be our biggest expense, I think. We need a header to go on it as well. So we're doing sunflowers first. So let's get a sunflower header. That is corn headers. So we want back. We could get a corn header. So let's actually have a look. The corn header for this would be 90,000. Which kind of restricts us to doing corn mostly. The big sunflower, the big Capello sunflower header is 47,000. Wow. And to rent it for this job would be 3,000. I think we want to use this, and we want to rent this. So we're going to lease this for our first thing. Bring in some extra money, and that will be great. We need a tractor. So looking at our big tractors here, I would like to have an 8R. The 8R is 299,000 though. Should be good for us. Yeah, the 1,000 is a whole. It's only 29,000 more, and that's less than half our remaining money. So I think, we need a good all-round tractor, really. And no, we're going big. We are going big. We want something with a lot of horsepower. This will definitely pull the trailer. Let's get the Fendt 1000. As I said, maybe not wholly realistic, this. But 396 horsepower, that's going to pull anything we throw at it. If we put the Michelins on it, that's going to cost us an extra bit more. I don't really need over 400. 396 horsepower, fantastic. So we're going to buy that. So we're down to 379,000. We need a trailer now that will hold all of that, all of our grain, hopefully. The Strawman, that will hold stuff, but that's really not the kind of trailer we're after. Yeah, I think with the Merit Super B eventually will be a good choice for us. Actually, that's a good point. So the Super B, 74, the Super B there for that setup is 69,000. We could go with an overloader, but it depends on how much the overloader is. No, I'm going to stick with the trailer for now. So we're just going to get a nice big trailer. The biggest trailer we can get, really, that will hold grain. I think the Cramp will do us, actually. We'll put... no, we're not going to put £2,000 worth of tyres on that. So there we go. So that is a basic setup for us to get going. Actually, we need a header trailer as well, don't we? So, let's get a header trailer. So we've gone really quite deeply fenced to begin with. Here we go. There we are. Like so. So buy that header trailer. We are going to need this header trailer once we've finished with this with these as well. So let's jump in our Fendt. Start her up. Nice big tractor this. So properly going big. Properly hitting this hard. And we're in a position where we bought all this kit. We've borrowed this extra 500,000. At the moment, we don't need it. We have no need for the extra 500,000, which is quite cool. We have enough money for us to buy a something like a John Deere John Deere 7R if we wanted, which is quite cool. I'm loving that. So what we're going to do is today we are probably going to get this all up to the field, get ourselves set up, and next time we will go and get our sunflowers harvested. So the second episode of this series, I think, will run straight in from the first. This is a very nice combine. The extra bits that custom modding put onto it I quite like. Custom modding does do some nice work. And Americanizing this combine has been quite good. I'm not overly fond of where a lot of the default locations for headers and things are in FS19, I have to be honest. Because trying to get that header out of there, not an easy job. Right, so we need to put this on the trailer. We can't get it down the road otherwise. I'm going to pull that back a little bit. There we go, that's on there more solidly. Right, we don't have follow me. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this up to the field, and then we will drive our Fendt 1000 back again. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, yes, we can get to the field this way, I think, by the looks of things. So where we're heading is right up the top of the map, up here. Fairly easy to get to from the shop, actually. Field 6, we can just... we might have enough time today, you know, to actually attack this field. We have a big enough piece of kit for us to have a go. So we'll get this I said I don't know if we would actually do it today. We will. We will go and start this harvest. We'll see how much money we can make off this single sunflower harvest. And go from there. We have, as I said, we have enough money for us to be able to then be doing seeding and ploughing and things next time. And we have a big enough piece of kit to do it with. And I'm not liking the look of those sunflowers. That's not... Oh, that's field 4. Ha! Oh, that was nearly... Oh, we've got cotton in there. No, we've not got cotton. It is sunflowers and it is here. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and that field there is cultivated. So I'm just going to pull this round here so that our combine can get at it easily. And then drop off that trailer. And then we're going to head back down to the shop because we're going to need our trailer. But that's quite cool. We've got a nice big field of sunflowers there. So I'm not going to worry about bringing this straight back, our Fendt 1000. Which is lovely interior. Great to see this tractor in FS19. I'm very happy to see this. It only missed out. I learnt when I was at Giants, the only reason that we didn't get this tractor in FS17 as default was because it came out weeks after the game did. Which I thought was hilariously unfortunate timing. I won't say bad timing, but yeah, unfortunate timing. Right, so we are going to see how much we can get off this field of sunflowers. So I am going to hook this up to the trailer, but we're going to grab this combine. There we are. Right, turn our tractor off. Jump in. Start her up. And away we go. So, we will head over to the field. We need to put our beacons on. Only for a short distance. We're not going very far down the road. Wow, we can travel so much faster than that car. This is a huge combine. So I'm so far in this game, I am so used to using the smaller equipment. This stuff is going to be an absolute revelation. It's going to be something that is something that's going to be really odd to use. But the idea behind this is we're going to be doing various missions and things like that. Wait. Quite far back in the sea. We're going to be doing various missions and things like that. So that's why I've borrowed the sunflower header. I don't think we have another field at the moment. I can't see on here, unfortunately. But I don't think we have another field of sunflowers at the moment that we can go and use this on. So that would be good if we can, but I'm not sure we can. But this combine, this really magnificent looking combine, this should make very short work of this field. They've also actually, one of the other changes custom modding's made to this is that they've extended the pipe, so it's a longer pipe on here. You can put larger headers on. One of the odd things about the Ideal Combine is while the combine itself is huge, the headers that you can get for it are not. So it doesn't have the largest headers in game. Oh wow, that was a fantastic piece of braking then. There we go. So we shall turn it on, and away we go. So one of the things I like about this map, actually, and one of the things that makes it useful for this series as well, is that it is very much a map that is very flat. So I'm not expecting, when we actually build our barns and things, I'm not expecting it to cost us a huge amount of money. And as a result, it should work really well for us. We're getting a good amount of sunflowers off here. What is the state of this field? So this isn't fertilized, isn't weeded, needs ploughing, needs lime. So we are going to have to do a lot of work to our field here, and that's fine. As I said, what we're probably going to do is the equipment that we're going to use very occasionally. So like the plough and like the lime spreader, those we're gonna hire. So we're gonna not spend a huge amount of money on those. For the seeder, I'm umming and erring about buying a seeder. If I can find the right seeder at the right price, then I will. But at the moment, I'm not sure what seeder to go for. If you do have any suggestions for a seeder, please do put them in the comments. There's the one that I'm thinking might be quite good is the Amazon. I think the trouble with the big Amazon condor is its price. We've got 319,000 left, and I have a feeling that Amazon condor is about that price. So, but having said that, again, we might be able to hire it. We're going to be using it not hugely because we only have one field. But I want to try and keep the costs down insofar as having to rent equipment to do missions, which is why I think harvesting missions are going to be great for us. With a big combine and a big header, we're going to be able to take on most things. Now, what I might do is I might hold on to this sunflower header, because if we get a sunflower mission come up, absolutely perfect piece of kit for it. It won't cost us a huge amount. We won't have to hire it again, and it opens up our options. So yeah, while I'm not planning to buy, I'm not planning to keep a version of this header. I think we will definitely hold on to it as a hired header. Yeah. So we are blitzing through this headland. Interesting to see the stuff left behind. Let's turn our beacons off. But it's wow. That is a much bigger header than much bigger field than I originally envisioned. So what we're going to do today is I think I will just continue on, get this field knocked out. I'm going to take the headlands off, take at least 3 headlands off, and then come back to you, I think, see how much of the field we have left. Yeah, I will see you in a moment. Okay, so we are in our Fendt 1000. We've just headed back to the field with our trailer. That is because our combine didn't quite make it 3 ways round the fields, 3 headlands. We had, we filled up. We have a full load at this point on our 3rd headland, so that's quite good. I think we're going to get 2 full tanks off here, quite possibly. There's quite a lot of field left. We're going to turn the engine off on this because we're going to leave this here. But yeah, there's quite a lot of field left. And the combine has got a tank full from here, so I'm quite pleased with the way this is going. We are heading for having a really good, solid first crop off this field, and it's worth a lot of money. This, thankfully. Yeah, and it's moving quite fast. I'm quite pleased with how fast this combine is doing this job, and how quickly we go. Well, it goes at 9 miles an hour. It's always quicker to do sunflowers with a sunflower header, is the cool thing. So yeah, that's why I want to do that. I'm very tempted actually to do a cotton harvest, because we have got a field next to us is cotton, and is looking very ripe, very ready to harvest. Right, where are we going to cut in here? I think we'll cut in about here-ish. And hopefully, sunflowers should be one of those ones when we go in cab. and we just run straight down a single row. Much easier. So yeah, quite good that we needed to empty just before we cut in. I think we should have, if not two full tanks in a bit, then very close to 2 full tanks off it, which will be a very good start. I mean, that is what that will be 36. No, 34,000 litres of sunflowers, which is yeah, it's great to kick us off. That will give us a ton of money back as well, get us back into the game with it. So yeah, I'm going to keep getting this cut out so that we can get the rest of those. And we'll come back once we've done it. This trailer actually holds more than 2 tanks. So if it does go a little bit more, that'll actually be okay. That'll be good. So yeah, so I'll get the rest of this cut and then we'll be right back. So I will see you in a moment. So we're just starting sort of what is the final block. We've cleared the rest of the field, as you can see over there. And yeah, so we're not quite gonna get a second full tank off the combine. We're somewhere between 2/3 and 3/4 full at the moment. So yeah, it's not gonna be. We're probably gonna be about 85% full on this tank, I think, which is a good yield. I'm actually, one of the things that amazes me about this is the yield of sunflowers. This is how many sunflowers we're getting off this field, with no lime, with no ploughing, and with no fertilization, and no weeding, but there are no weeds, so that's not an issue. But yeah, it's I'm quite amazed at how many sunflowers we get off here. So a good yield, a good setup on this field of another crop. So I think I'm going to put soybeans in here next, but a good yield off that will do us really well, and we'll make a lot of money off that. If we can get nearly 40,000 litres of soybeans, we would make an absolute killing. We'd make nearly 80,000 off a single field. So it's really interesting, actually. This is one of the important things I had for this series. One of the important things I wanted to make sure I did was I didn't cheat any money in. I wanted to show that you can actually do big equipment and big machinery without having to cheat money into the game, without having to create this sudden huge fleet from having cheated like you know, $1 billion into the game, $1 billion into the game, because we're using dollars at the moment. And immediately off the bat, we have a big field that is producing a lot of crop. Is going to easily cover, you know, our maintenance costs and everything. Straight off, we do need to get some lime in here. We do need to get a lime spreader on here. I will likely hire the lime spreader, I think, and we'll go to the lime station, because people have been egging me on to go to the lime station to refill rather than refill using the bags. So we are going to try that this time. Right, there we go. Turn that off. Let's get our auger out. Ooh, actually, let's turn that back on. Get this just a little bit here. There we go. There we are. Right, so let's unload this, and while this is unloading, the brakes are not great in FS19. We need to get this over the trailer. There we go. Right, so this is gonna almost fill our trailer, not quite. That's fine. I'm gonna position that. Right, let's see where the best place right now to sell sunflowers is. So, best place to sell sunflowers is the bakery is where we're going to be heading. So I'm going to mark that on the map. Go back. We are still emptying. to really push that to the front, but we're almost done. Right, so we will bring that in. Fold our harvester up. And just go and park this at the edge of the field. We kind of want it out of our way at the moment. So we're going to park it next to our trailer. And then we're going to head on over. A little bit on the other field, but never mind. There we go. So down with the header. Right, and we need to see where is... the bakery is over there. So let's get going in our 1000 series Fendt. And head over there and get this tipped. If we have a look on the map, it is... Okay, it's right down that bottom corner of the map. The thing is, and the fortunate thing about this tractor is, this tractor, as well as being a proper beast as far as horsepower goes, this is also a fantastic speed demon. We can get nearly 40. Yeah, we can 39 miles per hour out of it. We're getting at the moment. We are doing a little bit downhill, but not too much. And I'm quite pleased. I'm really pleased with the performance of that first field. It has a decent sized field. You know, that's not one of the biggest ones on the map, certainly. But it gives us a nice central position. We might be able to knock some trees down on the other side, but I have a feeling that area will cost us money. Next time, what we'll be doing, I think, is getting ourselves a planter. No, actually, we need to get ourselves a lime spreader. And get that field covered in lime. Let's get our beacons on. No train coming, thankfully. Let's lower our map. So yeah, we're doing well. That's a good start. I'm really pleased with that start. We will make a decent amount of money off these sunflowers as well. I'm really liking how Estancia Lapachio is looking. I played it a bit in FS17. I'm hoping to play it more in this series. I think this series is a better use of the map than my last one was. Right, we'll turn in here. And the bakery is almost directly opposite us. So there must be a way to get round the back of it, I'm thinking. Looking at that. Where's the entrance? Certainly seems to be an area. Yeah, what have we got here? Is that an entrance? Yes. No. How do you get into the bakery? That is the... That's because we're looking at the wrong square. It's the lower square that we're trying to tip this at. So let's go around here and rack. Yeah, I leave errors like that, and in fact, yeah, really obvious where the tipping point is. Never mind. There we go. Oh wow, we're going to need to reverse into that. That's okay. We'll turn our indicator off. Get our trailer in. There we go. Till we get the unload sign. There we are. Unload that. So there it goes. All these sunflowers straight into the sell point. Upping our money. Let's see how much we get. And then we will finish at that point. There we go. 40,000 just off our first field. That has really upped our money a bit. So that's really good. We are going to probably be doing some seeding on our field next time. I know we need to get some lime on it, so we're going to be doing some lime spreading. But for now, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from FendtFarmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.